My name is Barry, and I was diagnosed a number of years ago with Graves' disease. I was listening to a program on the radio, and they mentioned that Sunridge Medical Center dealt with people with autoimmune diseases. So I thought, aha, there's my answer. So I placed a call, and I came in to see Dr. Franco. And he immediately prescribed an assortment of treatments that I could take that would help my autoimmune condition. Stayed on the treatment plan for some time and found that my body just kept feeling better and better, and I'm at the point now where I have none of the symptoms of the Graves' disease. I'm not on any medication, and my thyroid has significantly shrunk in size, almost back to normal. When I was first diagnosed with Graves' disease, I had gone actually to an urgent care center because I was having heart palpitations, and I had the shakes, and I had a number of other symptoms. I had diarrhea. I had an assortment of symptoms, the most alarming of which was the heart palpitations. They ran a number of tests and came back and announced that I had Graves' disease. They sent me then to an endocrinologist, and when I met with the endocrinologist, they seemed to actually think that this was no big deal, and said that all I had to do was take this come back in a few days and take this pill. It was a radioactive pill, and it would kill my thyroid. And they had explained to me that Graves' disease was an autoimmune condition, which meant that my body was attacking my thyroid and that it was overproducing the thyroid hormone. And that as a result, I had all these symptoms, and that once I took this pill, that it would kill my thyroid and all my symptoms would go away. I was doing some research online, and interestingly enough, I was looking at various websites and various blogs, and I never did come across anybody who wrote in and said, gee, I wish I'd done this so much sooner. But I ran across literally dozens of people who said, I wish I'd never done that. So I went and I found another endocrinologist who again was somewhat puzzled that I didn't want to just radiate my thyroid. But he was very nice and told me that there was a medication that I could take that would suppress my thyroid. So I said, well, let's try that first. And he said that it would not be a long-term solution, and that I shouldn't be on the drug long-term, and really the solution that is the standard solution for Graves' disease is to radiate the thyroid and then go on thyroid medication for the rest of your life. So I went on the medication and immediately started feeling much better, and the symptoms subsided until I got to the point where I didn't even need the medication anymore. My thyroid was still enlarged, but I was not having any of the symptoms. Now that I'm not needing the medication anymore, do you think that everything will be fine? And he said, no. He said, you might be in short-term remission, but you don't usually experience long-term remission. Could you point me in some direction of how I could fix the autoimmune problem, which I assume would then fix all of this? And he told me he didn't know anything about how to do that. I was listening to a program on the radio, and they mentioned that Sunridge Medical Center dealt with people with autoimmune diseases. So I thought, aha, there's my answer. So I placed a call, and I came in to see Dr. Franco, and he immediately prescribed an assortment of treatments that I could take that would help my autoimmune condition. Sunridge is a great place to come into for treatments. Unlike most doctor's offices, you don't sit in the waiting room. You're immediately taken back. The staff here is very friendly, very warm. It's more like a visit with friends than it is a visit to a doctor's office. I think that people have to remember when they're diagnosed with particularly an autoimmune disease, the standard therapies out there are not the only answer. Don't accept the standard solution. Go out and seek your own. Come over to Sunridge and see what they do. It was a much better alternative for me. I've been a patient at Sunridge for the last couple of years, and now I'm healthy again.